Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer initially expressed some disappointment with the product's advertisement, noting that the cable was a standard rubbery one rather than the braided version that was promoted. While this wasn't a deal breaker for them, it was an initial point of frustration before they even plugged the device in. Despite that initial hiccup, our reviewer found this gaming mouse to be surprisingly impressive. The first thing that stood out was its size and shape. It's a larger mouse with a traditional form, featuring a gentle, light slope on the right side. Our reviewer, who typically isn't a fan of aggressive ergonomic designs, found this subtle curve to be quite comfortable and a great fit for their hand. They mentioned that while truly symmetrical options exist, they tend to be wireless and come with a much higher price tag. Contrary to some opinions they had read online suggesting this mouse was heavy, this client found it to be extremely light. For those who prefer a bit more heft, an optional weight was conveniently included in the box to add to the base. The scroll wheel was praised for being soft, grippy, and quiet during use, though the middle click button was noted as being a bit stiff to press. The overall material feels smooth and premium. While the surface is pleasant, this user felt the need for a little extra grip and planned to add some anti-slip tape, but only to the sides. They were keen to leave the main left and right buttons untouched, as their smooth, concave shape felt amazing for resting their fingers. The side buttons were also a highlight, being large but perfectly placed and easy to reach. Ultimately, this client was very happy with their purchase and would readily recommend this mouse, citing it as a great find for anyone looking for a large, wired option suitable for a palm grip.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found themselves in need of a replacement after their old mouse started causing persistent connection issues with their computer. Having had good experiences with a particular brand in the past, their first instinct was to simply get another one of the same kind. Unfortunately, that specific model was no longer available, which sent them looking for a suitable successor. They weren't interested in the overly aggressive, angular designs common in the gaming space, preferring something with a more traditional look but still packed with the sensitivity and control needed for gaming. This particular mouse seemed to fit the bill, so they decided to give it a try. So far, the gamble has paid off perfectly. Our reviewer reports that this mouse works very smoothly, with no complaints about its performance. One feature they were initially skeptical about was the glowing logo on the top of the device, which cycles through a variety of colors. At first, it seemed like a potentially distracting gimmick, but after deciding to leave it on for a while, their opinion changed. They now find it entertaining and have discovered a practical benefit. In a dimly lit room, the gentle glow acts as a helpful beacon, making it easy to find and grab the mouse without fumbling. Ultimately, this client is very happy with their choice. The cost was well within the budget they had set for a quality peripheral, making the entire experience a success. For anyone on the fence who might be looking for a high-performance mouse without the extreme gamer aesthetic, our reviewer strongly suggests giving this one a look, believing others will likely be just as pleased with it.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer wanted to share their experience with this gaming mouse, and overall, it's been incredibly positive. The first thing that stood out was how remarkably light it is. This might seem like a small detail, but it makes a world of difference, particularly during extended gaming sessions. It allows for swift and effortless movements, which is crucial in those fast-paced, reaction-based games. Beyond the weight, the quality of the clicks is fantastic. They're crisp, responsive, and provide a satisfying tactile feedback that gives the impression of a premium product. It's one of those details that contributes to the overall feeling of quality. The software, specifically the companion application, is another major plus. It's intuitive and user-friendly, making customization a breeze. You can easily program the buttons, create macros for complex actions, and fine-tune all the settings to your liking. Our reviewer also appreciated the flexible DPI settings. Not only can you configure specific DPI levels within the software, but there's also a dedicated button on the device itself that allows you to switch between them on the fly. This is incredibly convenient for adjusting sensitivity quickly depending on the situation in the game. In conclusion, this client found this gaming mouse to be a truly top-tier option. If you're looking for something lightweight, comfortable, and highly customizable, this is definitely worth considering. It comes highly recommended.
appreciate you watching. If this video helped, like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts below. See you soon.